Donald Trump ensured the future of women's sport remains protected today when he signed an historical executive order banning men from competing in women's sports.
You want to do this? Watch what I do, and then I'm going to give you some pens, okay? You ready? What a nice picture this is, huh, Governor? You ready? We'll do a good job. Wait, let me press that. I want to make this a really good signature because this is, this is a big one, right? Oh, I think we have a 10. We have a 10.
God bless you, Mr.
Pretty good, huh? I see that. Okay? Good. Now you're going to go out and win those events, right? Nice to see you all. Nice. Great going, everybody. Nice to see you. Thank you, kids. Here. Take a pen. I'll give some of these out, okay? Take a pen. Take a pen.
The executive order fulfills one of Trump's major policy promises from before the election.
In a few moments, I'll sign a historic executive order to ban men from competing in women's sports. It's about time. My administration will not stand by and watch men beat and batter female athletes. From now on, women's sports will be only for women. In recent years, the radical left has waged an all-out campaign to erase the very concept of biological sex and replace it with a militant transgender ideology. We're honored to be joined today by many incredible advocates for women's sports, including the brave swimmer at the forefront of this battle. And Riley Gaines is a person that I've been watching. In my action this afternoon, we're putting every school receiving taxpayer dollars on notice that if you let men take over women's sports teams or invade your locker rooms, you will be investigated for violations of Title IX and risk your federal funding. There will be no federal funding. With this executive order, the war on women's sports is over. We are restoring sanity and common sense, defending the rights and safety and pride of the American people, including our great, great, great female athletes.
The president was flanked by a group of young girls who will be directly affected by the order. The response to the order was resoundingly positive. Fierce advocate for the protection of women's sports, Riley Gaines, was overwhelmed with gratitude.
What we saw today is in total contrast with the treatment that we as women have received for the past 4 years. Me personally, fighting for this issue the past 3 years. So I'm just overwhelmed, of course, with excitement. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. I have to kind of pinch myself that this is something that is necessary, we have to do, that a president has to take time out of his busy schedule to sign an executive order saying that men cannot compete in women's sports. I just think of our founding fathers and what they would think witnessing today's culture. But nonetheless, it is a big win. It is certainly a win worth celebrating, but we're not done. The House has passed this, H.R. 28, the Protection of Women and Girls in Sports Act, and now we call on the Senate to bring this bill forward, to have a vote, and hopefully to eventually get onto President Trump's desk to codify the law.
Online commentators applauded the spectacle, with this person saying, "If he's not the greatest president ever, I don't know who is." Hard to believe that he has to sign an executive bill to protect women's sports, but here we are. God bless Donald Trump. Governor Greg Gianforte of Montana agreed, saying, "Biological men do not belong in women's sports, period." Grateful to President Donald J. Trump for his strong action to protect women's sports. The executive order comes as Trump's war on transgenderism continues. Recently, the president signed an executive order to stop puberty blockers for minors, which led actress Cynthia Nixon to protest.